Hi, this is Colin from digitalvisions.org. Today we're going to show you how to use the Photoshop stamp tool to take out portions of photos that you don't want. We zoom in on our photo so that we can get a better working area to work with and select our clone stamp tool. And then we're going to change our brush size to a slightly smaller brush size to work with this photograph. And the clone tool is very simple. You hold down Alt to pick the area as your source, and then you mouse over the area that you want to replace and you click and drag. It's very simple to do. You just want to do it in small steps. You'll notice that I'm taking the brush, I'm Alt clicking, and then I'm dragging just a very small portion of the picture to slowly replace the foreground image of the flag with our background. This tool is an excellent tool for taking out trash or incidental portions of the image that you didn't initially mean to take, but you didn't get an opportunity to retake the picture. For instance, in this photograph, maybe we could not remove the flags for some reason while taking the photo, but we don't necessarily want them in the photograph. So we can use Photoshop to take them out very simply using just the clone tool. And you'll notice right now that I'm texturing in the background of the trees, and that first flag is completely gone. Now moving on to the second flag, we're going to increase the size of our tool a bit. The reason we're doing this is because working with areas like the grass around the base of the flag, it's a very consistent texture and color, and using a larger tool will reduce the time it takes for us to get the job done. I can even use it to make this road go right through where the flag used to be. Now when you start to work with smaller areas or places where there are more color or texture, you're going to want to use a smaller brush. And when you work with larger areas where there's maybe less texture and less colors, more consistent color, you'll use the large brush. Now this second flag is going to be a little trickier because it's not over a consistent texture and color. You'll notice that we have the sky in the background, what appears to be something of a lake, a mountain, and a tree. So we're going to use the large tool to get the bulk of the work done, and then we're going to switch to our smaller tool, smaller brush, to edit out the finer details in the picture. The nice thing about using the clone tool is that if you do make a mistake, it's very easy to simply clone over what you made the mistake in. You'll notice that I'm going to clone this tree, and it gets rid of the flag, but it makes a second tree appear in its place. We're not so worried about that right now, because later on we're just going to clone right over it, and you'll notice that it actually serves our purpose for getting rid of the flag. The nice thing about using the clone tool is that it requires some effort, but you pick it up very quickly. You'll notice now that I'm just touching up the skyline of the trees, and I'm going to fix that tree in the top left corner. And we're just going to place the sky where it belongs. And now the photograph is finished. We removed both of our flags successfully. And when we zoom out, it's all as if we didn't even take the picture with the flags in the frame. You'll of course want to save your work when you're done. The nice thing is that Photoshop will let you save in many different formats. We picked JPEG just because it was the native format for this photograph. And we're finished. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial for the clone stamp tool in Photoshop. It's a great feature that's not available in many other basic and standard editing tools. It makes Photoshop well worth getting. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please check out digitalvisions.org. We offer a free forum for open discussion, articles, tutorials, and walkthroughs for how to deal with editing your videos, your photos, and your graphics. Thank you very much.